Hello, good people. How are you all doing today? It's me, Catherine. How are ya? Guess what I did? Same thing you all are doing. Yes, I been shopping, hauling Hobby Lobby stuff. And y'all, I would think I was through. I thought I was through. What was the last thing I bought? I thought I was through. The origami book with the boxes and the origami little planes and monsters and all of that stuff. I thought I was through. I was playing a video game. I'm gonna let this charge. Wow. I'll show y'all what I bought. Now I didn't buy it today because I work today, which you know I'm working at home. It's my husband's birthday. Ta-da, happy birthday, Will. So I bought this. He was off this week. What day did I go running out of here like nothing was happening? Yeah, I bought it Tuesday. So anyway, here we go. I love this stuff. Okay, so this is but isn't a sale. Your price. Now people always like to say, okay, when it's your price, it doesn't go on sale. It doesn't go on sale. It's going to. It goes on sale. I've been doing this for a long time now. It goes on sale. But this is Masters Touch, and what they did was this was originally $9.99, and they've taken it down to the new your price of $5.99. Who does that? Who does that? I don't know, but that's still a sale. I got $4 off, and I got a whole lot of what it says is 5 dip pens and 5 pen nibs. But that's what it says. But there are actually 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. One is missing. I'm like here looking, and I'm saying it's missing, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. And another one that I opened. It's over there. I need to go over there and get it so I can show y'all. Alright. So I opened another one. And this nib that should be here, and those, it actually had fallen down into the box. Okay, how do I get this open? I want to get it open, nice looking, so that just in case it's not in there, I can go and show them that, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It didn't count those either, according to it. I don't know. This has just been a weird situation. Let me just check. I checked underneath. I'm checking behind these because that's what happened to the other one. They were actually behind. Look, let me just tell you about this. It's really nice. This is nice. It feels really good in my hand. Not just the aerodynamic design of it, because I don't know if that's going to help or not. But whatever it's made out of, it feels really good to the touch. It's not soft or anything. I am so mad though that this is missing. Okay, I'm just gonna go right over here really quick. It's just right here across the room. Well, not even necessarily across the room. I'm just double checking to see if anything else is over there that I need to bring. Okay, so this one. This was $52.99. And now this one is actually on sale and not just at your price. It's down to $26.49. So I had opened it up, and then I'm looking at the 21 pieces and checking it out to see what's supposed to be in here. Now, I'm just one of those people. I don't like to just break my stuff open any kind of way. I like to do it in a nice little respectful way. So just in case something's not here, I can give it back to them in a nice little way. But it's called Falling in Love. I know it's so pale. I guess that grade that you almost can't see it, but it says falling in love with calligraphy. This is Speedball, so you know they're up in the ante to make it look really, really nice. So again, just like that one, if you look here, it looks like it's missing 1, 2, 3, and then I have what do we call those holders? Let's see. Look, okay, phew. This is what I'm looking for. All right, so it's saying that they got these broad edge nibs, so it's supposed to be 6 of those, which it is. We see those. Then the 4 paints, 4 pots of paints. Then we have the 2 pen holders, one here in silver and one here in silver and black. I don't know, I probably have bought those twice. And then it has these additional 4 plus 2. Okay, so we got the 2, but where the 4 plus this? So I ended up having to lift this up. In the background, I got Pretty and Flawed on, and she's doing an Aldi haul, so I'm gonna pause it because I like to watch at least 2, if not 3, Aldi hauls. Okay, so, and hers is one of the ones I want to watch. Y'all, that nib, it fell out. It gave me a run for my money. Look, blame that on me being a disabled vet. An old lady. And whatever else you want to blame it on. Because I just bent down to get that nib. And Lord, now my back's cramping and all that stuff. So anyway, that's going to pop out again. But it comes with this, well, some people call them the little medicine dropper. What do they call it? Eye dropper. That's what I was going to say. And then I was like, what do people call it? I was going to call it an eye dropper. But then it has this book in here. Thank God these aren't open now. I did look at them. It comes with this. And then in here, I actually found the extra nibs. And I thought I had put them in there well enough where when I got ready to show them to you, that they would still be, ouch, yeah, that it would be in there as it should be. But it wasn't. Then I got this book, which I wanted this book years ago. And now I have about 4 or 5 of them because of the different hauls I've gotten from Hobby Lobby with the Speedball. This are classic. It's just classic. There's no special feel. This paint finish, it does feel really good. But the weight on it is not making it feel like it's old, like some of those custom designed fountain pens. Yeah, just speaking of this, since we're here, the other year ago, I actually took a class on how to do dip pens. Which ones did I do? I did one on just ballpoint pens, and I did one on what do they call them? Fountain pen. Anyway, I was supposed to go and do some private classes with the teacher and learn how to do the measurements and all of that. Because I was paying $100 and something at Red Mountain Makers. So you can look in your local area and find a place that is probably teaching those classes, because that's what I did. In fact, how I did it was not looking for it. I found it. I did go on the site, and at one of the colleges, Sanford University, if you're a person and you're going into pharmaceutical sales law, different things. Sanford University is a school to look at here in Birmingham, Alabama. And so I was taking a tandy leather class, learning how to, just do some leather work. All I want to do is purses. If they had anything to do with purses, billfolds, then I kind of like was taking those classes. And so a lady that was there taking the classes, she was showing me some of her pens, and then she told me what she went. And so I went to Red Mountain Makers. So if you're a person who travels and like to do different arts and crafts and things that are going on like that, they have it at Red Mountain Makers. Just go and check them out. They have all kinds of stuff: the glass blowing, stained glass making, just all of those kind of things like that. And I think they're reasonable. It's about 100 and something. And my sister-in-law, she was like, "Oh, you're gonna give me this pen?" No, I didn't even get it to my mom, my husband. I said, "No, this is my first." I showed her my first and second pen. And so she just thought she was gonna get those pens. I said, "What you can do is you can come with me and take some classes." And when I told her the price, she was like, she didn't want to take it. I'm like, that's about how much those pens cost. So much it cost me. She's my sister-in-law, so there's some other stuff I could have said. But I did not, because I'm a nice person, and she is too, and I like her. So this is the glass dip pen sets. Now, they had these online and all of those kind of places years ago, and I got some, but not online. Where I got them from was the Dollar Tree. They came to the Dollar Tree. They had blue. They came like a person. I personify stuff so much. But they came in a green with a green ink, a blue with blue ink, and I think it may have been pink. And now I think about it, I probably haven't done anything with them since. But they came in one bottle of ink and the glass dip pen. $1. This is before things went up to the $1.25, y'all. $1. Oh, I didn't tell you that this was a year price of $5.99, but it was originally $9.99. And it comes with a case. I mean, you can hold it in this little box or not, but it'll protect it. It'll try to help you keep it a little while. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Yep, it hit the glasses because I lifted it up. The bottles. These are actually glass bottles with the ink in it. So what it is it's a hand-blown pearlescent pen. Hand-blown. So I can take this at Red Mountain Makers. Pearlescent pen. A pen rest. Black ink, red ink. Purple ink. I love purple. But yeah, look at the little pen rest. And so I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking, I saw Chubby Lubby haul a little ribbon from Hobby Lobby, which I did see the other day. And it was clear like that, acrylic, and I was thinking, should I get that if I see it? I don't know. And now I'm thinking, I can have it for some of my other ones that don't have a pen rest. Look at me reflecting back into the packaging. And so basically, I guess we can see that they put a lot of stuff that has calligraphy on Celadon. And if you like that kind of stuff, this is your time to shine. Okay, so this one, I bought them all, y'all, because it was $10.99 and now it's $6.49. But that's going to be your price now. We're probably going to buy them all out of the store, so they're just going to have to get a new stock. All right, but we're going to watch these prices. We're going to watch these prices and see what happens. If it's going to stay low or if it's going to go back high. Okay, so this is a 7-piece glass dip pen set. And, yeah, you won't believe that I was actually... I want to take this back, y'all. Look why. It has a crack. But I can't take it back. You know why? But not just because they'll think I did the crack. I don't know. I don't think I did. But it was the only one left in the store. And I was like, if I go to another store, I may not remember to get it. It may be gone, I may come back, and then it's gone from this store. And then I will have missed out on this pretty blue that is matching my Tiffany bag that has been traveling around the world with me. I got to do a review on it because I need to show. This probably would be good. And she's been to Tennessee. She's been to the Bahamas. She's getting ready to go to Florida. Girl, where else you been? Yeah. Yep. She's been to Prep. You been to San Luis? See my mama? Look, you saw her in Prep. I can't remember. You saw her in San Luis. Probably did. She just went to Ruth Chris today to help feed my husband for his birthday. Said that one time, right? Happy birthday, Will. So, this is matching. So she may actually get it as Tiffany. But look, let me tell you. Let me let you see the difference. It does have this tip. Let's see what all they're saying. It has the glass dip pen set. And it's a glass fountain pen. It has a pen rest. But see, look, the whole thing isn't the glass. They just did this insert on the end. I'm still thinking, can I make that at Red Mountain Makers in the boys class? I think I could do it. But this is the top. So I can very well put it in here. This is the rest. It's just like the other one. Nothing fancy, but fancy all at the same time. See, I can put it in there. And then what colors do I have in this calligraphy ink? It says I have 4 ink bottles, but it doesn't want to say what the colors are. All I need to take is one. And because that's a Tiffany bag that I can't get another one, I would not be taking it this ink in there or letting her hang out. Alright, calligraphy ink. I don't see color, but I'm sure that's that color right there. Let's see if we can see what it is. Can you see? All right, let's try another one. Y'all see I got on all this white. I got on a white skirt and top. I don't need to be messing with any of these inks. But I can see that this one is green. Okay, I can't see. So I don't even want a chance taking out the other two and perhaps wasting them on me. And I'm not even gonna worry about that box being cracked. All right. Glass dip pen set. It was $18.99, and now it's for your price of $9.99. Your price meaning your price, my price, our price. It's 15-piece set. Has a hand blown pearlescent pen. This is saying pearlescent or pearlescent pen. Make sure I say these words correctly, because I know we get on these YouTube channels here, and I know I've seen us all, and Lord, we butcher up these words like we haven't been speaking English our entire lives, and like we don't know how to pronunciate or enunciate or how words are made, how they go together, all the things that we learned when we were in elementary, because we learned most of it in elementary. Okay, so I have this pen. I know, that was a long time ago. As I keep saying in these videos lately, as my brother would say, decades. It was decades ago, Cat. Well, he's my brother, so you know he called me a whole lot of other things. And Cat is not one of the things he calls. But anyway, here's another one of these beautiful pens that need to be outside of a box and displayed. And I'm saying that for myself because I'll leave them in the box. Okay, so if you're a person that doesn't know this, let me tell you what this is in one world. Okay, in one world, in this world, It's a glass dip pen, um, mixing cup. Is what they're calling it. So I was like, what's a mixing cup? Um, but if you're in a person in the nail world, okay, you see I don't have any more nails on. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so the cobbler's children don't have shoes. I am a licensed cosmetologist, and it included that was nail tech. Except that I'm a cosmetologist, so I do it all. Okay, so we use this when you're mixing your powder and acrylic, so you're powdering your liquid to make an acrylic nail. And I don't know, I don't have nails because I got these wide nail beds, and putting those tips on it, sometimes it can hurt. Sometimes it's just aggravating. So I just don't worry about doing it anymore. And I could put in other nail polish. I got a kit right over here. I should do a video with a Pro Gel kit that I found these colors that are so pretty. They were from Ross, $13.99, and I've got some other ones. So I thought this is a better deal. But I mean, I don't even need another gel lamp, but I got one, so I'm keeping it. And then I got 8 nail polishes, where some of them only have one. So I was like, and these are colors that I like, so I got that. But anyway, I'm just saying, old school acrylic nails. This is a dapping dish that you would use, and it just came to my head then because I was like, we didn't call it mixing cup. Yep, you dap, dap that powder in that liquid and dap on that nail. Okay, and so this is the rest for the pen. And then we have 12 inks. So those are probably going to be your standard inks, which means you're going to get your primary colors. It means that you're going to get some tertiary colors. Well, primary, then secondary, then tertiary. Okay, so let's see. You should have one that probably is a cleaner. Then you should have one that is a black. So let's say that takes off 2. Gets us to 10. Then we have, normally, I'm just trying to see if they have red, yellow, and blue. I see green. I see black. That's standard. Look like there's a gray. Oh, that noise if y'all hear, that's the fan. Okay, I see a blue, so we got orange. So yeah, so it went into the secondary colors. But this green, that's why I went to tertiary colors, because that doesn't look like your standard green where you got your yellow and blue makes green. It looks more like it's a teal. Not even a, that's what it looks like to me. That may be what it said. Something green, but it looked like it said mint now. But that's too dark to be mint. So, wonderful. Wonderful, y'all. Go over there in that section. Because I think I got another pen, if not 2. I think it's in another bag. Let me just double check. Really quick. Yeah, these bags are almost as big as I am. Alright. So they did have this one. Sketch and illustration pen set. And it was $6.99. And now it's your price of $4.49. It's not going to be that long. I'm not going to be the only one shopping. And I know that. That's why I went on and got what I need. Because I know here y'all come. Or y'all came before me. Okay, so this is $6.99 and now it's $4.49. And that's a set too. Pla-down. So I'm going to take this out of this and it's going to go in one of these other cases. I'm going to combine some with all the others we already had. But I know I had some more in there. Okay, so I showed y'all this bag, but I didn't show y'all this bag. This bag is in, well, it will be Yarnology. Because it was over in the yarn section. And it's a yarn bag so that you can have your project yarn coming out of that hole while you're crocheting and doing your thing. So, oh, it is 7.49, and it was 12.99. I almost thought not to get it, but I was like, I have so many yarns that I need to take out of my big old tub. You know, those big tubs that you can get and protect your wares from water and mold and that kind of stuff. You know, those tubs that you can get from like Walmart. They even have Dollar Tree now, about $6, and they had a lid on it. So I have some yarn in that. Now I would like to section them down into smaller sets to do projects, and not just because you know how we've been buying. I got a whole lot of stuff, and you do too. Okay, so I saw this Hydrocast pigments, and you know these are the pigments that came in. Well, they've been in because they're getting ready to get rid of them. They came in. They were $11.99, and they went down to half that price, and now they're down to a quarter. They're really taking some of the prices down, so you got to check your stores if you haven't been there a while. But it's that mineral casting compound, basically the things that you can eat, you can make that you can't eat out of, but you can make like toothbrush holders, pots. You can have like little dishes and stuff, you know, the trinket boxes, that kind of stuff. But you can add these paints to them. So when it went down to $2 and something, $2.39, I was like, let me get this, because I did buy some of the extra stuff before it went down. Y'all, it's probably going down to them. I have to check. Because if it is, I am going to get some little trinket containers. Well, I got some hearts that I want to make, little trinket boxes. That's what I really want to make. Okay, so then this. I don't know, I might take this. We're going away tomorrow for my husband's birthday. And then my youngest daughter, Kelsey, the reason for this season. She's made of sugar and spice and everything nice. And the thing is, she's the only girl amongst her dad, whose birthday is today, her youngest brother, whose birthday is 19, but he's I think he's going to turn 38, and then her older brother, who's I think he turned 39 this year, and Miranda's turning 38. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so they were born decades ago. Miranda was born in '88 when I was a senior in high school. Junior was born a year before her in '87, and Kevin was born a year after her in '89. So whatever that is, that's her older brother's age. But I'm not their biological, so that's why. Otherwise, you know, I would know. But anyway, Kevin is on the 19th of this month. Junior is on the 22nd. And my brother James is on the 22nd. So anyway, she's a princess among these thorn of men. So, and she's the youngest of all of them. So she is not worried about these snails, shells, and puppet dog tails. We are worried about the sugar, spice, and everything nice. And so we went to Ruth Chris, which I was trying to tell the lady, look, you can give her a birthday thing today, which we may go back, but I don't kind of want to go back. I know she's supposed to want to go back because it's Ruth Chris, but and she doesn't want anything chocolate. She probably don't want their desserts anyway. And she's still going to have the other food, so she probably didn't even care. But anyway, they got this little supposed little bee house, because there's a bee flying away in the little door in the little lemon-shaped window. But it's supposed to be an ornament, or it can be a purse chain, you know, keychain, that kind of thing that we're doing. But it's felt. Is it felt? Oh yeah, it's felt. I don't know. I was starting to think that it was that needle tufted, but it was $2.49, and now it's $1.24. And I was like, you know what? This is cute. And they're saying that they give you everything you need except the scissors, a chopstick, a wooden dowel, optional. And I got some chopsticks. Fabric glue is optional. But they give you the pre-cut felt pieces, adhesive embellishments, plastic needle, embroidery floss, miscellaneous embellishments, which I guess that's that door and the bee and stuff, fiber fill, and instructions. I know I might take this on a trip, because if they gave me this embroidery floss and a plastic needle, then that means I could do that on a trip. And that would be something to keep me busy. And I'm just going to say, the embroidery floss is on sale for 37 cents. They were playing music and I didn't want to edit, so I just got to let you know. by telling you word of mouth. Okay, so they got this Hello Kitty bag. It was $11.99, and that's $5.99. And so my first thought wasn't to get this one because I have another one. Give me just a second. I have this one. And so I wasn't really worried about getting this one, even though she's on clearance. $5.99, and she was $11.99 also. And the reason I was gonna get her is because when I'm reaching in my purse and I am looking for, I got the charger and stuff. This, and this is the cord. This is the cord that goes to this. And so she won't keep getting dirty. I put it in here and make a cute little set. Then I was like, oh, I could put it in here. Then I was like, oh, it looks cute in here. And it's slender line, so I can put it in there. Even I don't know. Is that too much of my purse? And then I was like, I could give this to one of my daughters. But I even gave my baby already. She has a set where she used to keep her money in just an envelope, no envelope that she was given. Look at that cute little tag there. And but she has, it has one bag, then it has another bag in there. They had it at Hobby Lobby, so y'all know. And last time they had the Hobby Lobby sale, we got all that stuff. It was in that, so she upgraded keeping her money in that. So I'm like, I just keep this to myself. But I bought her this because she kind of likes it. And she likes doing arts and crafts. Well, I bought myself the Barbie one. And so I thought, let her see if she wants to paint this. She likes to draw. So she may want to paint. But I asked her if she doesn't, then I'll take it back. But if she doesn't, I'll just do it. Maybe we'll get together and she'll do her Hello Kitty and I'll do my Barbie. Okay, so what else did I get? Well, on a different day and time, I got those other shoes. And I'm thinking I did a video, but this time I said, let me go in and get the flip-flops. I'm not a big flip-flop wearer, but I'm sold on Tory Burch. If you want good flip-flops, get the Tory Burch with the, as my husband said it, Tommy Macho. Tommy, he's some wrestler or somebody, or karate fighter back in the day. And that's what he called me every time. In fact, he bought me another pair because I wear them so much. But I hated wearing those little dollar ones because when we were running around the street, we wear them things and we were running and climbing up trees. They couldn't handle all we was giving them. We were giving them too much. So then they had this. Okay, so I was not going to get this. It's a Speedball DIY screen printing starter kit. Because it was $30.99, y'all. So then it went down to $15. So if you see it at your full store, $15, don't worry. If you hang on, it's going to become $6.99. Now, okay. Good vibes, I don't worry about stuff that says that. But I do like the technique of that they have these. They have this screen print here, which they do show you on the packaging. And then they have this one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. And then they give you the bag. Yeah. Now, like, how do you really need that? I could make, like, okay, first off, I hate these type of bags. I hate canvas, but I hate these type of bags. But I'm going to tell you a funny thing. A funny thing. I always tell myself, I hate these bags. But look, this is where I'm going tomorrow. And this I had years ago when I went there. And I mean, the little tab is off, but I mean, this thing still works. It'll zip up. And I could always put something on it to make it close. But I don't, because I just like to open and put them in. And so what I do is I put it in the zip part of my purse. But this says the beach of Destin, and I got it from a CVS down there, and I just thought it was so cute. Back then, it looked a lot better than it does now, y'all. It wasn't so faded out. The pink was popping, and the black was popping too. And I just wanted something that said that I had been to Destin. And of all the places that you can get souvenirs, guess what? You can go to CVS. And so here we go. We got this bag. So when I first got one, though, it was a Liz Taylor bag. It was not. It was a little Liz Taylor one like that, and it was little. Was it Liz Taylor? Liz Taylor's the actress. It was a Liz Claiborne, and it had the little purse, and then it had the little saddlebag, but it was miniature that you could put on your belt. And I was gonna go to Six Flags in Atlanta area. Well, it's in Austell, but we say Atlanta just because people know that more. And so I could hold my money in there, so wouldn't any change or anything fall out of my cash. And then I put it inside the other little bag, put it on the belt. Well, it came with the little belt thing in the back, and then it had a crossbody strap on it. And so I started carrying that. I still have it because I won't throw them away, because even though I don't like them, they work for what you need them for. But I like the idea that I could do a screen print on this, and that this kit came with everything and more, because you can use this so many more times. You can use that. You can use those screen prints, and plus I got so many more. So it says it comes with a canvas pencil pouch. It comes with ebony flex fabric ink, a squeegee, 2 pre-made speed screens, and a stencil sheet with 4 designs and step-by-step guide. And then they have this QR code that if you want, you can get it, and it's gonna tell you other things. And so, like I said, you can repeat them on any pattern. You can do it. They're saying you can do it on socks. You can do it on that. You can do it on a bag. You can do it on a shirt. You can do it on a purse. You can do it on any place because it's so small. You just place your stencil and tape it down, and then you're gonna put your ink up above it. Use the squeegee. I got a squeegee. Just speaking of squeegees, I got a squeegee down on the floor inside the basement, and it flew out of something, and y'all, it just on the floor. I need to do better. The old cat wouldn't have done that. She need to come back, because this new cat got problems, like being old, 100% disabled, and all that stuff. So I gotta get back out on it, on the path, and do the exercising. But yeah, so I said, well, you know what? I can at least do the rainbow. And some people will be like, oh, that means you're a lesbian. Well, I like girls, but not like sexually. But I'm a Christian, and the rainbow represents the promise that God made that he would not let the world flood like he did in the days of Noah with the ark. And hey, I'm rolling with what it said. It said it in the Bible. So I could do it on this, or because I have other stencils, I can put my name on there and other things on the front and the back. I can have stuff happening and do some other things. So hopefully I'll be better than a lot of things that I've done, and I'll do this where a lot of times certain things I haven't done. All right, so because time is long, and I got a whole lot of stuff. All right, these are on sale, 24 cents. What is this if you can't tell? Well, let me tell you, it's plastic canvas, and it's the 7 mesh. But they may have some of the other mesh besides this, because they have other, but and they had other colors. Because I see now, I thought I had black, and I didn't get black, but I got the 2 of these blues the same one. I must thought I was grabbing black. Oh no! I was grabbing 2 of each because just put it in another thing and took it downstairs. I had the little purse set that has the mesh, different designs, and so yeah. And then this, I need to close my blinds because it's dark outside, but everybody can see me and I can't see them. All right, so this is some bond. It's a trill rug and canvas edge binding. It was 62 cents, and I do have a Tufton gun that I bought from Michaels. Did y'all remember that they put them on sale at Michaels? Alright, so I am still so behind. Let me show y'all some other stuff. Okay, so if your children are into gaming, this gaming microphone here. Now you have to check, because let me tell y'all, I went in here and looked, because they ain't gonna fool me too many times. They said fool me, what George Bush said, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, he couldn't get it, but it's shame on me. But we love him all the same. You have to love him. What I'm trying to show is that you have to check these cords. Now they do have this USB port, so I am gonna check it if I get from vacation to make sure that it fit with the new age thing. And I told my oldest daughter that, hey, she has a new computer. She needs to check and see if it'll fit her ports. Because, I'm gonna check here. This will fit. It will fit this port, but I gotta see if it needs these other, as I like to say, the Radio Shack cords. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Can you tell the difference? Okay, that's me regular. Testing. Yeah, I just realized. Oh, my lips are super chapped. Alright, so. And I got these. The gaming headset for $6.99. I just knocked that over. It needs to charge. Does it? I don't know. I'm thinking it sounds different. Hey, cat. Cat Nat. That's what they used to call me in first grade. Because my name was Catherine. Didn't make sense, but anyway. So I got this for $19.99. Now you would hear her running around. And I had her run around, but she kept getting stuck on the furniture and stuff. So I sent upstairs to my daughter. Then I heard it was like, what's that noise? It was her. But I was like, for $20, we're going to try her out. Alright. Then I got this, another bag for Crochet Craft, $3.99. I know y'all, I've been here doing it. This is $4.49. And it comes with the snail, but it got the little gnome. I don't like a snail or a gnome. But it has these measurements that we can use for when we're doing our creations, you know. We need this toolkit. It has a zipper bag, a needle gauge, and a hook gauge. That's what it is. It has stitch markers, lock stitch markers, yarn needle, large row counter, and fabric clips. It has 6 pieces. Large row counter. Is that what I think it is? Okay, so I'm opening it, y'all. Okay, so see, it has this gauge, and then it has these. Okay, so it has that counter, but I ain't mad at it. I was thinking it was another one, but it's the same idea. Alright. And, because I am taking y'all into like a show. I got y'all doing like a job. Okay, so, I got this for my baby. This is the smallest size I could find. And it's a medium. And I think that's what she says she likes. So I need to take this out so that it can go with me along with that plate. And look, I got this, which I just knocked the machine. Yeah, we've been seeing them in the store. I just had it right here. Well, let me show you this. Because this almost got, no, I showed y'all this. Where was that thing? It was just here. Well, anyway, the blinger thing. It was just here on top of these paints that I got to help to stand up. So anyway, load, click, bling. These They went down to $4.99 when they were $10.99. Went down to $4.99, and now they're at $1.99. Some of them they have them at $2.99, and they don't have a rhyme or reason to it. Because I'm gonna tell you, okay, they had these with the purple, and they had some of the ones with clear, and they were both $1.99. So it wasn't no rhyme or reason. I just made sure I grabbed the ones that said $1.99. But I should have took some of the other ones up and showed them so they can see, so I could get them and leave the other ones for somebody else. Okay, and so they had this for $8.74. We're going riding on the freeway, your love in a pink Cadillac. And it's a little plastic kit. I don't see here how much it was originally. They got it covered up, but I thought it was cute. And I always want to do model cars. I got a few that I want to do. And so hopefully I'll get around to them and show you all what I'm doing. I got two of these for my daughters. I think they both are like them. It's $2.99. It was $5.99. I should have gotten 3 because I like my notebooks also. And my oldest, let me tell y'all something about her. She ended up going with me on the Bahamas. My husband was supposed to go, but he decided he didn't want to go. So she went with me. And let me tell y'all something, okay? I think it does sound a little different, but I could be fooling myself. So anyway, she took her notebook like this, simpler size, but it was pink and something. She was writing down in her thing and drawing her pictures. I'm telling y'all, I will not go in there looking to see what she wrote. Because it's not a matter of me caring what she wrote, but a matter that she does it because her mama did that all the time when I was a young girl. So I might have to go back and get another one. So I'm going to take this here because if I show one of them one of those, the other one's going to want it too. So I saw this, and some of y'all gonna need it for $1.99. It's on sale. And you know what? I think I got some from back when she was in maybe first grade or kindergarten. But this is half price at $124, and it was $249. And I'm gonna put that up in the hotel room for her on Sunday morning, which is Father's Day. But we ain't thinking about them rusty men. I already told y'all we ain't thinking about snail shells and puppy dog tails. We are thinking about Kelsey, who is a princess, and she is made of sugar spice and everything nice. All right, and so this here is again, this is twill rug and canvas binding, and I didn't even think about it for those bags, but it's just showing you where you can use it. I know so that means I gotta go buy more. I left some in the store for y'all, but y'all don't go and get it. I'm gonna go buy it. All right, so I got this from my Kelsey because she liked this person. And she has on a little bike that she never took out the box. So it might match. In addition to some things, it was $6.49. They're backpacks, and they're supposed to have, what they say, 6 real working stationery inside. So she may or may not ever use it. Then I got this one of My Melody. So I guess I got to go back and get Hello Kitty. And then there's one with all of them on it. So I gotta go back and get another because there's at least 2 more. Yeah. So anyway, she may like them both. We'll just put them on the table and then they can decide. All right. Is there anything else? There probably is, but we're not gonna put it in this video because I need to say goodbye. But yeah, please forgive me for taking such a long time. But it was so much, and it was 2-3 stores maybe that I went to, because I didn't go to one. Yeah, I didn't go to the one that I go to normally first because they do all their markdowns. So they probably have everything marked down, and I'm missing the real good stuff. But all the same, all I want to say on my new microphone, y'all, I think it sounds a little different. All I want to say is thank you for watching, and if you made it to the end, excuse me. Excuse me. Bye. Maybe put in the comments earrings. You can write it. If you find a picture, you can do that. And I tell you what, I'm gonna have some upcoming videos about some earrings that I've made, and I can't possibly wear all of them. So I'm gonna have to give some away, and I'm gonna put some up for sale on Etsy. I wish I could say I'm doing it right now. I'm not. But I'm going to put them up because I can possibly wear them. But if you put earrings in there, I'm going to keep up with you, or you keep up with me, and then I'm gonna give somebody some earrings. Probably more than one somebody's. But thanks for watching. See you later. I'll see you in your video, and I hope you come back and see me in mine. Bye.